Harry and Meghan offer another glimpse inside Santa Barbara mansion. With faux fur throws, luxury stone fireplace, and palm trees in the garden as they speak to US teenagers for World Mental Health Day podcast. For the duration of the 30-minute podcast, Harry and Meghan huddled together on a white two-seater circular sofa festooned with large cushions. Harry perched toward the front with his elbow resting on the arm of the sofa. Meghan took a more relaxed approach as she sat with one leg tucked underneath her. The couple's lavish home shows a love for white furnishings and luxury accents. The addition of a fluffy faux fur throw draped over the two-seater showed an attention to detail likely added to bring a touch of homeliness. The Duke and Duchess had artfully arranged a statement bowl above a mantelpiece to draw the eye in the absence of other artworks. The stone piece dominated the room with decorative bowls seeming to be a favorite of Meghan's, who used a similar styling trick while working as an actress in Suits and living at her Toronto home. The podcast was set against a backdrop of a luxury stone fireplace which boasted an open fire. Although temporarily obscured behind a fireguard, the hearth appeared to have been recently used with ash lining the stone flagging. The wall-mounted lights in the room were topped with hexagonal cream lampshades which were traditionally pleated. A set of 3 stone-colored cushions sat behind the Duke and Duchess on what a rustic window seat tucked into the alcove next to the fireplace. Despite having 2 dogs with muddy paws and a young toddler, and the royals have bravely opted for a white couch in their living space. It appears to offer a place in the room to relax and recline when not working. Or perhaps a space to take meetings similar to that experienced for the podcast. The floor was hidden beneath a rattan-style floor covering which spanned the length of the room. The traditional piece appeared to be loosely frayed at the edges and had rippled in some areas beneath the weight of the equipment stands. Natural rattan furniture, which has become increasingly popular in recent years, often comes with a hefty price tag due to its strength and durability. Tucked away behind the podcast hosts was an ornately inlaid wooden table which looked to be an antique. It held another, smaller, decorative bowl, an apparent favorite accessory of the Duke and Duchess. The interview room was drenched in natural light that streamed in from the 2 windows, located either side of the fireplace, which did not appear to be hidden behind curtains or blinds. The scene beyond revealed a garden adorned with tropical palm trees in a sea of greens. The glimpse into the couple's home came earlier this evening following the release of the Teenager Therapy podcast. As the couple talked to hosts Gail, Kayla and Thomas about their own experience of mental health, Meghan said that the impact of the pandemic had pushed people increasingly toward the internet, which she claimed opened up a vulnerability and a place for disconnection. She said, "I can speak personally because I'm told that in 2019 I was the most trolled person in the entire world, male or female." The Sussexes learned about the podcast, which usually features 5 students from Laura High School in Anaheim, Orange County, after reading a New York Times profile of the teenagers in July. After listening to a few episodes of the series, they decided they wanted to support the teens' work. They recorded the episode this week in their new hometown of Montecito, with all the participants wearing masks during the recording. Meghan and Prince Harry's new home sits on 5.4 acres of land and immaculately clipped hedges border the estate's stone-pillared entry gates. The entrance to the property opens onto a wide lane paved with hand-cut Santa Barbara stone that leads through a grand archway of trees to the main residence, according to Zillow. The estate has sweeping lawns, tiered rose gardens, tall Italian cypress trees, blooming lavender, century-old olive trees, a tennis court, tea house, children's cottage and a pool. The style is very similar to the interior of Meghan's Toronto home, where she lived before joining the royal family. The then actress bravely opted for a white couch in a living space with a grey stripe through from the luxury textiles brand Pamac & Company. Her dining table was white marble and she placed a full-length shabby chic vintage mirror resting on the wall behind it to create the illusion of extra space. While the star has long favored mid-century modern furniture and a white color palette, she added vibrant pops of color with accessories such as a red striped rug in the hallway. She has also always been a fan of fresh flowers, especially pink peonies which she has declared are her favorite. But rather than being a gift from Harry, she reveals that she regularly treats herself to her favorite bouquets. She's a fan of a scented candle, including diptychs figure with fresh wood, green notes, and crushed fig leaves and the Lelebo Santal 26 Classic candle, £51, with gentle, smoky and leathery tones. Meghan is also appreciates fine art, and had a print of one of fine art photographer Graham Allen's bird's-eye view beach vistas on the wall of her living area. Above the bed in the guest room hung a figure study watercolor by New York-based artist and illustrator Ainsley Farris, estimated to have cost $650, £520. In her own room, Meghan's bed frame was an oversized wrought iron birdcage design. And she continued her white theme with the curtains and bedding. Meghan artfully arranged her books around the house, turning them into design features by perching them underneath jugs of flowers. She was a fan of coffee table fashion books, such as former Vogue Paris editor Corinne Roitford's Style Bible and Linda McCartney's photographic memoir. Once again, Meghan and Harry performed another corner of the Santa Barbara mansion. The scene after the podcast is beautiful, the layout, arrangement. The valuable, luxurious items are carefully selected by Meghan according to feng shui and her preferences. That said, she has a delicate eye and great aesthetics. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.